Welcome to the municipality of Natonin. Sit back, relax, and watch this presentation and let me show you why visiting my hometown a one-of-a-kind and lifetime experience. The municipality of Natonin remains to be a fourth-class municipality in Mountain Province. Natonin has a total land area of 252 square kilometers or 29,200 hectares and politically subdivided into 11 barangays. This includes Banao, Tunglayan, Pudo, Alunugan, Santa Isabel, Butak, Balangao, poblasyon as Banawal, Saliok, and Madukayan. Natonin is situated by the province of Kalinga on the north, the province of Ifugao towards the south, and the municipality of Parasalis on the east, and the municipality of Barlig on the west. In the year 2016, the town recorded a population of 10,272 according to the National Statistics Census of Population. The municipality of Natonin is 439 kilometers north of Manila, the capital of the Philippines. The town is generally mountainous and forest land with very little level ground, lending itself for agriculture, mainly for the production of rice, which serves as the main staple of the residents. The barangays are geographically isolated by mountainous, covered in jungle. The story on how Natonin got its name is revolving with different versions of stories according to the folks over the years. One story is that first American settlers who arrived in the place in the early 1900s heard the word Magtongnin from the Fox, then later on pronounced by the Americans as Matongnin, then eventually stretched later on as Natonin. Another story is that Natonin derived from the word Tomnin, which literally means leftover rice or cold rice. Thereafter, it was pronounced later on by the community as Matongnin, then later on Natonin. Let me tell you about the history of my hometown. Natonin remains included from the old mountain province until the early 1900s. Before the coming of the Spaniards, the early settlers of Natonin were from hunting and farming tribes. It was believed that they inhabited the place even before the coming of the Spaniards, as evidenced by the expanse of the old centuries rice terraces. It was believed that the early settlers of Natonin had been the supplier of rice to the nearby tribes, which includes Tanudan on the north, the settlers of Paracelis towards the east, the settlers of Barlig in the west, and the tribesmen of Mayuyaw in the south. According to local historians, one story is that Natonin was discovered by the wandering people in quest for food and greener pasture from Solango, somewhere in Cagayan, and their desire to settle down and establish to their own community. These people followed the route of the Sifu River that came across the mountains that connects all the bodies of water surrounding Natonin and finally discovered Natonin as a potential settlement area for them. Another story on the origin of the people of Natonin before the Spanish era believed that the inhabitants were from the lost tribes of the Indonesian or the Malayan headhunters who came to the Philippines and intermarried each other's tribe that helped in the increase of the population of the people of Natonin throughout the years. Another story includes the settlement of American soldiers who wandered in the mountains of Natonin from Bontoc to pacify all wandering tribes, and they settled down in Area 1, presently located in Barangay Balangao. Years after, Natonin was inhabited by other nearby tribes that includes the Ikachakran from Barlig and the Haaki tribe from the province of Ifugao that came to settle in Natonin in quest for food, which is also helping them in increasing the population of the town. At present, the town is peopled by four ethno-linguistic tribes belonging to the Igorots of northern Luzon, the Balangao, the Imadjokayong, the Haaki, and the Ikachakrans. It is also interesting to know that Christianity came to Mountain Province between 1754 to 1756. With the little records found in the municipality of Natonin, The light of Christian faith had shone initially amidst the natives' remote community in the early 1920s. It was in 1923, Reverend Father Marcelo Gisbrecht, the first CICM missionary of Natonin, visited the place which was then the barrio of Bontoc. After 9 years, in the year 1932, Natonin Catholic Mission was established under the Barlig Mission. After 1932 onwards, Father Marcelo Gisbrecht, Father Julian De Witt, and Father Huberto Bowmans and other pioneering missionaries came on Natonin Mission under the bosom of Barlig Mission. In the year 1948, Father Omer Jonkir, the parish priest of Barlig in Natonin, signaled Father Marcelo for a concept of putting up a high school. With all the initiatives of the missionary priest and cooperative hands of the people of Natonin, Immaculate Heart High School was founded on July 14, 1949. The foundation of Immaculate Heart High School signaled the separation of Natonin from other mission stations. The first secondary and pioneer schools in the heart of Natonin, producing thousands of professionals and successful individuals scattered around the world today since its establishment in 1949. The foundation of the municipality of Natonin is incomplete without all the people behind its improvement throughout the years. In 1970, with the increasing incidence of mortality and morbidity, led to the concept of the missionaries to establish a clinic for the community. The mission responded to the sick people in the town. Dr. Robespierre B. Lim came to help the people of Natonin. He started the concept of putting up a mission clinic but was not able to complete its foundation since he died on a helicopter crash on April 21, 1971 at around 3 p.m. in Natonin while carrying the materials needed for its initial foundation. In memory of Dr. Lim, it was then named after him when it was fully constructed under the supervision of Father John Antonisen. The mission clinic actively operating until its closure in July 1997 when it could no longer receive outside assistance. After its closure, it was converted into a lay formation center, then San Roque Lodging House, and now the girls' dormitory. One of the first few missionaries who came to serve the people of Natonin was Joan Shetler, popularly known as Huami. Huami was well loved by the people of Natonin, especially the community of Barangay Butak and Balangao, where she settled down most of her precious years. Along with her passion of evangelizing the people, Huami lived her life by translating the Word of God to the native Balangao tongue at the Summer Institute of Linguistics based in Bagabag, Nueva Vizcaya. In the year 1968 to 1970 and 1973 to 1978, Father Eugene Van Acere became the parish priest of Natonin. He initially started the opening of Paracelis Natonin Road, wherein the people of Natonin became its laborer, with the so-called bulgar and cornmeal was then served as the wage of the people who helped in the opening of the road. Paracelis Natonin Road remains unstable due to landslides following heavy rains and typhoons, even if it opened up for public transportation during summer under the administration of the former Natonin mayors Anastasia Rafael Seguel, Rodolfo Liwanan, Patrick Bagingan, and Barry Rafael Banaag. The opening of Bontoc-Barlig Natonin Road took several years before it was completed for public transportation due to extreme mud and landslides that brought about by typhoons and heavy rains. It was very impossible in the beginning to build up roads in a terrain and mountainous area and forest lands going to Natonin. The opening of the national road was authored in Congress by then Representative Victor S. Dominguez and with the help of the community folks during those times. The opening of the road was made possible from portion to portion until all roads were connected. Public transportation from Natonin to Bontoc was open but still considered to be unstable during the time of the former Natonin Mayor Anastasia Rafael Seguel. Other main roads that opened in the recent years under the administration of the former Natonin Mayor Patrick Bagingan includes the Poblacion Tubuy Road, Poblacion Balanga Road, and Saliok Madukayan Road. These roads were unstable and only passable during dry season. At present, it is being cemented and improved from portion to portion. In the year 1995, Mountain Province Electric Cooperative or MOPRECO started their electrification to the households in Natonin under the administration of the former Natonin Mayor Nastasia Rafael Segel. Electrification was fully reached as the years goes by. In the year 2005, when technology advancement and necessity for communication tool has reached Natonin, Globe Telecom put up their tower followed by Smart Telecommunications in the year 2007.